Comments on last night's breaking news now, learning more about the murder of an American journalist and a New England native who was allegedly beheaded as retaliation for U.S. airstrikes in Iraq.
James Foley of Rochester, New Hampshire was captured in Syria back in 2012, and now the group ISIS is threatening to kill a second U.S. journalist. Eyewitness News reporter Brian Yukono live in our newsroom this morning with the new overnight details.
Well, good morning. This is certainly devastating news for the family of James Foley and everyone who rallied support for his safe return back to the U.S. We are not going to show you the graphic details of this video released just yesterday by Islamic militants, but U.S. officials now confirm the video shows the beheading of James Foley. He was a journalist from Rochester, New Hampshire, working for a Boston-based news organization, and he was well aware of the risks of reporting overseas. Foley was previously captured covering the unrest in Libya. After his release, he returned to Syria in 2012, and prior to this video release, the last time he was seen or heard from was Thanksgiving Day almost 2 years ago.
They've been holding out hope and, prayer vigils, just trying to hang in as long as they can, and it's this devastating news. This is awful.
In a statement released just last night from James Foley's mother, she writes, in part, "We have never been prouder of our son Jim. He gave his life trying to expose the world to the suffering of the Syrian people." We do anticipate hearing from President Obama today about James Foley's death and also the threat from those militants that a second American journalist being held captive could likely be killed. In our next half hour, we will also hear from his mother from an interview just 9 months ago talking about his passion for the Syrian people. In the newsroom, Brian Yukono, Eyewitness News.